The night Amina came back, the whole compound felt it before anyone understood what was happening. The goats began crying like human babies. Every lantern went off at the same time. And a cold wind blew through the houses even though all windows were shut. Then came the part nobody will ever forget. A soft knock on a window. 3 slow, steady taps. And standing outside was Amina. A girl the village had buried 7 years earlier. Her eyes were the same. Her smile was the same. Her presence felt heavier than before. One word left her lips. I'm home. Amina had always been the gentle one. Quiet, hardworking, respectful. Loved by everyone except her aunt, Mama Risi. After Amina's mother died, Mama Risi took her in. But only to use her. She forced Amina to do all the chores. She beat her for small mistakes. She punished her whenever she felt jealous or angry. And jealousy burned deep in that woman. Amina kept hope alive until the festival night. During the big festival, while drums pounded and people danced, Mama Risi sent Amina alone to fetch water from the dark stream. A suspicious order. A heartless one. Amina obeyed. Hours passed. No sign of her. A search began, torches lighting the night as villagers scattered through the bushes. Only her slippers were found near the stream. The footprints around them did not look human. Amina's body was never recovered. Mama Risi cried loudly, but her tears looked forced. Whispers spread, but nobody had proof. Years moved on. But Amina's memory stayed. 7 years later, a rumor rose from a distant village. A baby girl had grown into childhood speaking memories that were not hers. She knew songs only Amina used to know. She mentioned names from a village she had never visited. She described the stream, the festival, the betrayal. Her parents grew fearful. She grew older. And when she reached 17, the exact age Amina died, her memories became complete. She no longer acted like a new child. She walked and spoke like someone returning to finish a story. When she arrived in the village, no one recognized her body. But her eyes carried Amina's soul. Villagers whispered. Is that not Amina? Look at the scar on her chin. Her steps, her voice, everything. Recognition spread like wildfire. The moment Mama Risi saw the girl, her face drained of all color. Her scream echoed across the compound. She fell to her knees without being touched. Her lips trembled. Her hands shook violently. Because staring back at her was the child she had drowned. Amina didn't speak. She only watched. And that silence broke Mama Risi faster than any blade. Every day, Amina appeared somewhere near Mama Risi. At the doorway in the early morning. By the well in the afternoon. Behind the window at night. Never speaking. Never touching. Just watching. The silence pressed on Mama Risi's mind like heavy stones. Her food stayed untouched. Her hair grew wild. Her eyes turned hollow. Her voice broke into whispers. She knows what happened. She came back for me. She remembers everything. Fear ate the woman from the inside. One evening, with villagers gathered nearby, Mama Risi burst into tears and confessed it all. How jealousy made her hate Amina. How she pushed the girl into the stream. How she held her head under the water. How she lied to everyone and burned the evidence. Gasps filled the air. Mothers held their children close. Elders bowed their heads. As the confession ended, Amina stepped forward. Not with anger. Not with violence. Only a single whisper escaped her lips. Now you understand. She walked away. And Mama Risi's fate was sealed. That night, screams burst from the path leading to the stream. Villagers ran with lanterns, calling for help. Mama Risi was in the water, thrashing wildly, as if invisible hands were pulling her down. Her cries for mercy tore through the night. Amina, please. Please leave me. The water moved strangely, swirling around her legs, rising higher, pulling harder. Moments later, the stream swallowed her. The surface went calm. Too calm. At dawn, her lifeless body washed up at the bank. Beside her, a pair of old, worn slippers. Amina's slippers. No footprints surrounded them. They simply lay there, like the stream itself returned them. Amina did not celebrate. She did not boast. The next morning, she walked quietly through the village, her steps steady and peaceful. There was nothing left to prove. Her justice was complete. She left the village soon after, heading toward a new life far away. But some nights, when the moon is weak and the wind is slow, villagers swear they see her shadow near the stream, calm, watching, peaceful. Not as a spirit of anger, but as someone whose story finally found an ending. And whose justice finally came full circle.